So this is the forest where you fell. Rat. Seems even in death, you still haunt me. I will do as I promised. All I need is a location.
There is no need to be afraid, Hunter.
I've done everything you asked of me. I located the artifact that you need to bring you back.
But you haven't retrieved what belongs to us yet, have you?
Who are you?
We are whom the rat once served. We are that which are the trees and energy you feel around you. We are whom countless have served before and failed.
What the hell do you want with me? Get out of my head.
It would not be wise to do that again, Hunter. It seems as though you are in pain. How fortunate for you that we can help.
Really? And how would some nameless, faceless Wendigos do something like that?
Child, who said we are Wendigos? You will be of great use to us. All we need is the boy's crystal. Then we can release Laith Chazz, and you will be free to go.
Boy? No, I won't.
You will. You don't have a choice. We were sealed away many moons ago. Now it is time for us to break free. Gan yin dao, gan yin dao, gan yin dao, gan yin dao.
The crystal. It will be yours.
So, you ancient ones have claimed another lost soul. I won't let you succeed with this one. I promise.
We have a development.
Can it wait? I got a group of hunters that's needing me back.
It's Chad.
So, he's resurfaced, has he?
Yep, and we have reports that he's currently getting out on a ship in Norway for whatever reason.
Norway? The hell is he doing there?
You're about as uninformed as I am.
Right. See if your informant can do some digging, see what he's been up to. I'm guessing you're going to pick him up?
As soon as he lands, or docks.
Right. Feel free to use the Scion. It's more fuel efficient than those vans.
You're not going to take the Scion to go pick up the others?
Too many of them to fit, and I had to use one of the vans.
Fair enough. Give them my regards.
And give John mine, if you can find him.
This is going to be a long trip.
Yes, I'm okay. I finished what I needed to do. Now the past can truly rest, and the final breath has been taken.
You deserve it, my friend.
So the calling of the hunt beckons me again. For what? This time I wonder, what new alpha has tried to take your place, Rat? What new threat could possibly match up to what you failed to be? I look forward to seeing.
Did you bring me the weapon I asked for? Bow. Be gone. Rodent. So, the boy's old blade. Once the scientists, now mine. First trace I've had of that insect since I fell. You did well. Yes.
trying to free me.
It's been a long time, Chad.
Yes, too long.
Well, ever since you left, myself and the others have been wondering the same thing. What business did you have in Norway, especially this time of year? And what do those tattoos mean?
Let's just say the sea calls to everybody. Everyone, everything. Only those who understand it can truly realize what it holds.
You realize you sound like Powell, right? And by the way, how have you been since, you know?
Since what? Since the fall of Rat? The fall of Dr. Powell? Or the very creation of this crystal?
No, since the unmasking of those creatures they call the Ancient Ones.
Chris, there is a reason I crafted this old knife in Norway using Onaga's old methods, you could say.
So you're expecting trouble?
I'm expecting a storm of retaliation.
We have a ribbon.
My weapons are in the location I instructed.
Yes, the hard part was getting them back into the States.
Well, you've always come through for us. Be well and keep that mind sharp.
I always do. I always do. Hey, when you see Powell again, give him my regards. What you're doing with that crystal is risky. Be safe, Chad.
Only it could ever always be so peaceful. So many different paths. I know which one. The Vegvisir always points true. And the spirit realm. Must be straight through that little shrubbery tunnel up there. Hope you came through, Chris. You can stay there. This should be where it is. The coordinates are similar to the location in the spirit realm. Did Schwartz bury it? Aha! There you are. So. Haha! Christopher Schwartz, you bastard. Came through after all. Whew. Haven't seen you guys since I fought the dire wolves. Silver? Silver? Perfect. And an extra gun too. Oh, wonderful. That'll come in handy ever since I had to return the other one. No matter. Time to get back to the hunt. This way. There was a disturbance here in this area. Of hatred. Must be him. It's no longer a problem. Whenever.
Rain's done well. Too well. Those wannabe Wendigos tarnished my legacy long enough. If it weren't for those ancient ones, the ones who crafted this, I would be immortal. A god. Not some pathetic outcast of an alpha. Onaga trains with rain as I lie in humiliation. In belittlement. In laughter. The boy and the scientist have done too much to me. Without them, you would be dead, Rain. Without them,
and those ancient ones. And now, some pathetic, weak hunter decides that she, a girl, a female, can try to revive me, Ratanangaedon? No. Not at all. You that surround me, you that remain, cannot even do that. Do not attempt to comfort me on Quieta. You are just as big of a failure as the rest of you. You call yourselves my followers, you are nothing compared to Ratanangaedon. The best that you can do is go after Onaga, which you will do, all of you. Now, be gone. Do not return to me until that thing, that traitor's head, is brought to me. In the meantime, the blade once wielded by a scientist long dead will be used to kill that scientist. You hear me, Powell? Your head is next. I know you can hear me and I know you lurk. You can only hide for so long.
Hello, Ryan.
Back, are we?
Back again. I'm afraid.
Been a while.
Let's just say Norway, it's a bit chilly this time of year. When spring arrives here, winter arrives there.
Fair enough. Just don't go making this a regular migration. We've missed you over here.
You guys haven't needed me over here. There's been no threat at all since Ratanangaedon's passing 3 months back.
Still, looks better for the Order for you to be around.
I suppose, but what the Order doesn't know won't hurt them. You didn't tell them, did you?
Of course not.
Good.
So how have you been after all that?
We're not speaking about that. That's not why I'm here.
Just checking.
Matter of fact, without that, I'm no longer restrained with what I can and can't do, who I can't be around. I came back here because I heard of some sightings around our old haunts. Reports of possible aggressive Wendigo activity. Is that correct?
Not that's reached us so far.
Then perhaps it's only me. My time phasing in between the realms, spirit, mortal. I've come to learn different patterns that appear and happen when a disturbance is caused.
Where are you sensing it? I can send hunters over there.
You're not sending anyone over there.
We're better equipped than we were last time.
Are going over there ourselves. I felt an energy different than that of a Wendigo, but at the same time, similar. Almost too different. Ryan, do you remember our hunt a few months back? Almost must be a year now.
Okay,
You discovered the fusion that Onaga was trying to attempt between obsidian and silver.
Yes. Don't tell me you guys work. impressive. Wrapped in leather for protection.
An old Norse enchantment, granted to me by a shaman.
Obsidian insert. Silver on the backing, and silver coating the blade.
Precisely. Just the thing we need to kill a Wendigo easier in physical form. Only problem is it's such short range. Any longer of a blade and it would risk snapping.
Could always throw it.
A last-ditch effort to allow one to get a shot off. Which is why I need to ask you one more thing. How have the hunters been?
We are far better equipped than last time. Should anything like Rat or Onaga appear again, I believe we can take them. And Alpha I still have concerns about, potentially whatever you were feeling. As far as Rat and Onaga wannabe Alphas, we can take them little to no casualty.
I should hope so. Another alpha would pose much more of a threat than I would like.
We would still have to deal with full-fledged Alphas. Should one rise to the state of Rain, our hunters would still
That won't happen. Rain has the spirit realm in control. He's assured me of it.
That's good.
But John, on the other hand, I worry about him. I've heard no reports in the past year and a half since Powell of his existence of you.
It's John. He has a way of going off radar when he doesn't want to be on it. He'll pop back up again, I'm sure.
Let's hope he does. In the meantime, that location isn't too far away from here. I was getting back to some of our old hunts, so I have a spare gun in my pack. It's just around the corner up there.
I've retired the Bicento.
Let's see. So, the Bicento's retired.
Indeed. I'll have to find myself another weapon. Too bulky, too cumbersome. Not good for what we were using it.
I agree. If you like, I can loan you one of my knives.
I would still prefer something longer range. The gun will suffice for the moment.
Very well. On our way. Let's hope your skills haven't dulled too much, Ryan.
Never.
Good.
Nice little tattoo you got. Made in Norway?
Norse. Yes. Norse. An old Norseman who specializes in Vikinger tattoos and old Norse mythology.
Is that right?
Did it. The best I could picture from my visions, those haunting visions, all those months. I pieced together a rough idea of what it was. I'm not sure if it's rat, but considering its eyes were red, I can only assume. Haunted me for months.
Speaking of Rat, how's the rest of him doing? How you managing that?
All that remains of his soul in this, no thanks to Powell.
True. We have him to thank for a lot, ironically.
You know, I learned a lot in Norway. The Norse, for as mysterious or foolhardy as they are, they certainly do come prepared. And their smithing isn't too terrible either. You know, speaking of their smithing, there was a relic I was after there. An artifact, as we've grown accustomed to finding.
Of what variety?
An old Norseman's blade. A sword, scabbard. I went to the location where it should have been, and it wasn't there. Believe me, I checked over the maps dozens of times. It should have been there, but it wasn't.
someone got to it before us.
Someone or something. Either way, some locals pointed me back to the States. For some reason, they said that they had a feeling that something was about to go down there and I should return home immediately. It's almost as though they changed the subject, didn't want me finding out what it actually was.
I've been hearing something in the undergrowth while we've been talking. Well, we go take a look around. Maybe we'll find something.
Sure. We can continue our patrol elsewhere. Be on guard.
Always.
Those fools. They still fail. Their hunt failed. All the same.
So,
For no-
did you really think you could defeat me?
So, oh Naga, you finally come out of your little hole.
Yes.
Ah. It's been months.
Indeed.
So, you've not been able to... You actually think that you can defeat your Alpha? Do you truly believe that's so? Young one?
Perhaps.
So, I know you've been training with the old one. Rain.
You mean my alpha?
No. How dare you? He's nothing.
Just a pawn to the ancient ones.
What did you say?
You're a pawn in their chess game. They don't care about you.
I am not a pawn.
They've already replaced you. I bet on it.
You're wrong.
Bet they haven't replaced you.
You're wrong. Who? Tell me who.
How
Who?
should I know? But why would they keep you around?
Because I am the chosen Alpha. I am the one who brought this realm for what it was. Not what you try to pretend it to be.
So then, why is it collapsing around you?
You're wrong. Wrong.
Rain has taught me a lot of things. Powers that you cannot imagine.
Powers that you should never have learned. Powers that you should never have learned.
Damn pure silver. Weak as hell.
Idiot! That is what led to your death before, boy. And that is what will lead to your demise again. I promise to kill you, and I promise to kill Powell. And I always make do on my word.
But maybe you should stop using pawns.
I don't need no weapon to fight you.
Very well. I shall do likewise.
You say you have skills.
Don't need no weapons, huh? You're grabbing a stick like a human child. You gain nothing from your time. Had enough?
You're not the only one with tricks, boy. Bow. Kneel.
I kneel to no one. It's a elegant weapon. Shame you don't know how to use it.
You underestimate the power of things that you don't understand, of alphas that you do not know.
I take my prize and leave you in shame.
You leave me with nothing. Finish me off. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yes, but I'm not the one with the right to your head.
No one owns me.
The ancient ones have their replacement already.
And who would that be? If you're so all-knowing.
You'll meet them soon enough. I leave you to them.
You leave me to no one.
Very well. Then they shall find you.
And I will find you and kill you. Just as weak as I remember. You never were the strong alpha. You never were a strong one. The newest addition to my followers.
So, you're the one they chose.
What are you talking about, traitor? She serves me!
I don't serve rodents.
I don't know who you are, but thank you. I have no grudge against you. Hopefully, I won't have to.
You may be strong, rat. But you of all creatures should know. Don't ever trust a Wendigo. Out of respect for what you once were, rat, I will not kill you today. My masters await. I must go to them now.
Hunter, your masters are not what you think they are.
I am no hunter. I am Kanyanteo.
You, girl, betrayed me for those pathetic old logs.
Oh, I only betrayed you because they told me to kill you. Consider it a courtesy. I haven't done it yet.
You actually believe you can kill me? I'm the strongest. Wendigo, hear my name. My presence strikes fear into the very hearts of all the Wendigo in this realm. I control them. You do not.
No blood. How sad. You know, Rat. And yet, you were killed by nothing but a scientist and a boy. Soon, I will accomplish what you couldn't. What you both couldn't.
What I chose not to.
Weak.
Tactical.
Traitors all around. You. You think I'm finished with you? I'm not finished!
Where the hell are we tussling? Idiot! We need to go find Rain!
Rain, that insect. I do not follow him.
Get your head out of your ass and see the bigger picture. You've always been a short-sighted fool.
What bigger picture is that?
You have an opportunity here to help us to undo this mess you made.
That I made?
Yes.
It's not my fault that a weak hunter is never to be trusted.
Then give him strength. I'll be in touch. Hopefully less violent variety.
Chad. Boy.
I think Rain should be able to make good use of this. Must have just been a bird.
You don't think it was anything of importance?
Come on, nothing's around here anymore. Not after all that stuff.
That's death.
So what were you doing out in Norway? I see you got yourself a new knife.
Yes. This was enchanted by an old, he said, a jarl and shaman alike. Obsidian and silver combined as one, as Onaga was trying to do all those months ago. And now, it's bound to me. You'll notice the wolf head on top.
Yeah.
Dire wolves. Turns out they're real, and all your rambling about various mythological creatures are fairly true.
I wouldn't have brought him up if we hadn't come up against them.
That is true, old friend.
The hunters have really expanded our range far from Wendigos.
Yes.
That tattoo on your arm, you get that there as well?
This old thing? Yeah. A Scandinavian tattoo artist. Do you know what it is?
Of course, it's a Vigvisser.
Very good. You're pretty caught up on your Nordic, aren't you?
As we've expanded our reach, I've become accustomed with a lot of myths and legends.
Good.
Had to.
Yes. That's good. I'm proud of what you and the hunters have... Draw your pistol. Did you hear that?
Yes.
this? Ryan, this is Hunter issued. This is a Hunter issued throwing knife. We may have a Hunter turned Wendigo on our hands right now. Be on high alert, because we only give these knives to
Higher ranking. Yeah.
higher ranking hunters. We know you're there. I advise you come out now.
Hunter, this is Whiskey Hotel 1. Identify yourself.
Identify yourself or be shot on sight. Stay on high alert, Ryan. Hunter, identify yourself now.
Rat, how are you back?
Hunter!
How are you alive?
Hunter!
Rat.
Hand off. Hand off. Drop the knife. This isn't Rat.
Ryan?
Yes.
Cassie?
Or the weapon. One of ours. Must have mistaken you for Rat. You haven't been active in the Order for so long.
How?
Show up your weapons.
You know I could have killed you. I could have killed both of you.
I could have killed you. With this. Don't you understand?
You and your precious crystal.
You almost ruined my weaponry.
Serves you right.
Expensive issued weaponry, Cassie. I haven't seen you in ages.
Same could be said for you.
I had more pressing matters.
More pressing. More pressing than getting the order in check, than...
That's what I left Ryan here for. He's more than capable. Or do you not agree?
Yes, he's capable, I agree of that. Except we needed you. You're part of our order. And you left. You left us. Where the hell have you been?
Norway, believe it or not.
Norway. For what?
Reasons. Reasons that are beyond both of your comprehensions. Reasons that if I hadn't gone, then it could mean the end of the order yet again.
Try
And
us.
no, it was not for any dire wolves.
To keep this from happening again, let's keep you around for now. We don't need more hunters mistaking us for ghosts of the past.
Whenever I am around, Ryan, I bring nothing but the past to us, destroying us from within. You should have been long dead. I'm surprised you're alive.
Why is that? You did train me.
Every hunter from the First Order died, apart from you. And that's interesting to me.
They're all dead. How?
Did you not know?
How?
Ratanon Gaedon. You didn't tell her.
The first order we had was far less equipped than this. We built this one for a failure. We're equipped now, thanks to their sacrifice.
Dr. Edward Powell's help as well.
Powell? Is he dead too?
He's been dead.
Questionably.
But he's changed. He's a changed man.
The good man, you say?
He's the reason why Ratanon Gaedon is dead. Not me. I only played a part. Powell sacrificed whatever remained of his earthly soul on sealing Rat. And this new crystal is made of pure spirit realm energy. And as such, I can call upon Rat's power at my will. And not have to worry about any complications by Wendigo psychosis himself or any other Wendigo in the spirit realm. And speaking of the realm, that is why I went to Norway. There was a disturbance in there. A disturbance that I could not tell either one of you two because whether you like it or not, and I'm sorry to say this, Ryan, but it was above your head.
You almost got yours taken off.
Perhaps. But better to have one man fall than the whole group.
You need to let us know about this stuff. We need to be informed.
Perhaps. Perhaps I will. The time is right.
You can't go running off playing Viking.
Funny you should say that. The whole reason why I went to Norway, apart from the spirit realm, is because of that raven.
The one you spoke of in the Redwoods.
The very same. It led me to Nordic lands, where I found this, which can only mean
ancient ones.
Ancient ones.
Ravens don't fly that far.
No. I've been tracking them. The ancient ones, that is. Trying to find a way to destroy them. But to no avail. So now that I have you all here, why don't we come up with a plan, Cassie?
A plan for?
Killing the ancient ones, of course.
Just the three of us. You realize they're, ancient. The most powerful Wendigos in either realm.
But that's where you misunderstand, Cassie. They are not just Wendigos, are they, Ryan?
No, they're human as well.
Not at all. Never Wendigo, nor human.
Perhaps a few Wendigos spotted around, but mainly something else.
We have reason to believe that those Wendigos are merely followers. They aren't the ancient ones themselves. What the ancient ones are exactly, we aren't quite sure.
Dr. Powell spoke of many different beings that roam those forests and woods, worshipping them, being drawn in. I can only imagine that perhaps that's what some of them are. Sasquatch. Goat man.
You mean the beings in the textbooks?
The very same. You've been doing your research, I see.
Doubt there ain't anything so trivial.
In all of your mishaps.
Mishaps.
I wish the ancient ones were something so simple. So, eradicating them would be easy.
Yes.
This is something bigger than anything we've come across yet.
Yes, indeed. And that is why I need to know that you will take orders when given, Cassie. Unlike last time.
Last time. I follow my orders.
Do you?
Yes.
Really? Because if I recall, the last time you went after Ratanan Gaydon when I ordered you not to, and look what happened. It got your whole team of hunters killed. Apart from you, which is what I find most intriguing. But either way, their deaths are on your head. And mine.
Their deaths are on their own heads, not ours.
You brought them to his lake. A noble attempt at stopping him.
I did what you wouldn't.
Correction, Cassie. You did what we both did, and you couldn't.
I'll get him next time.
There won't be
I might
no
have
next
failed
time.
That last time, but next time I'll get him.
There won't be a next time, Cassie.
That's what you think. But you are wrong. The last fight that you saw, that we saw each other, there was a lot of Wendigos left after you guys disappeared. I didn't know where you guys went. So I ran and I hid. I regret doing that, but in doing that, I found something at the lake. Something that you guys both need to see. Something that's hints that Rat is not gone forever. That he can still come back.
You don't understand, Cassie. Maybe you would if you were actually there helping that day. But, see, Powell made sure that Rat is not coming back at all. You do not keep secrets from your superiors.
Fine. You don't want me to keep secrets from you? Don't keep secrets from me. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Come on. Time for you to trust me for once.
Not sure if we can trust her.
She's a fellow hunter, and from your order. We have to give her the benefit of the doubt.
True. Go inform her that we will leave in 2 days' time.
We'll keep an eye on her.
Good. I'll catch up.
Right.
So tell me about the ancient ones, Ryan. What are they?
We aren't entirely sure. They aren't Wendigos, we know that, but that's about the extent of it.
Are they natural? Like, are they from this world?
We believe so.
Are they connected to Rat in any way?
We have reason to believe that they might have been during the latter half of...
Ryan! Where are you going? Come on, come sit down.
Oh, you gotta remember, I don't have an eye here anymore. I can't see on this side.
I always forget about that.
It's just a glass eye. Still can't see on that side. As I was saying, we have reason to believe that Rat was controlled or working for them near the end, so in a way, I guess you could say that they have something to do with him.
This is off topic, but why do you follow Chad? Why do you listen to him? I mean, half the time he's gone and you run things anyway, and then he comes back and you shrink. You almost become like me, like a regular hunter, rather than the captain that you are the majority of the time. Why do you let that happen?
That's a fun memory. A long time before we founded the Order, it was just him and I investigating paranormal activity that we believed to be related to Wendigos. Chad, unfortunately, got into an accident involving a Wendigo. Really kicked all this off. For that and other reasons, that we started hunting them down and eventually led to us creating the Order. For his sacrifice, kicking this whole thing off originally, delegate him as the leader for what he'd been through. I know I could run it. I know I could probably run it better, but I dare not. His sacrifice would have been for nothing if I did.
Technically not. You run things when he's gone. You say you can run it better than he can. Why not prove it? Why not show him what you can do? He thinks that he's still the only leader that we have, and he's not. You're our leader as well. Prove it to him. Show him what you can do.
I wouldn't say he thinks he's the only leader, but you have a point. It does kind of put me in the back seat when he's around. Which isn't often, so I don't have to worry about it much.
It's true.
But perhaps you're right. I'll look into it. For now, we need to find out more about these ancient ones. Their role in all this. Until we do, this can't come to a close.
Alright.
Well, speaking of Chad, where'd he get off to? He said he'd catch up. A long time ago.
I don't know, honestly.
Hope he didn't run off and leave us again.
Wouldn't be surprising.
Oh, where'd you run off to now, Chad? China?
You know that crystal that is around Chad's neck all the time?
Yeah.
You ever wish that you could have the power that he has? That he possesses and uses at his own whim? Does it ever make you mad that you can't utilize it?
I can think of a few situations where it would have been nice to have it, but that crystal is still a very new acquisition to our ranks. With him being gone for so long, we still have a lot we don't know about it. He insists it's safe. If I knew it was safe, then yeah, of course. But it would be a useful tool, I'll give you that.
Yeah. We should try and study it somehow, if he'll let us.
He's very
Learn
protective
about
of it. He's very, very protective of it. For obvious reasons. Who knows? It might even have some form of addictive quality. I don't know. Something else I'll have to look into.
A little too addicted to it, in my opinion.
Perhaps Ar will do that to people.
No kidding. Glad we had this chat, Ryan.